What's up, you guys? Thanks for making it back to my channel. I'm going to start today's look off using my ABH eye primer and a small flat concealer brush to start cleaning up underneath my brows. I'm also going to use that product to prime my lid, and I'm going to use my Motor Pro Precision Angle Brush to start to pack the product into my lid to get it to set. I already did my brows, as you can see. If you want to know how I do my brows, you can go back to my very first makeup video where I do my brows in depth in that video there. Okay, now we are ready for shadows. To start off, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette using the shade Axis on a small packing brush. I'm going to start to pack that shade into my crease, and since we are doing a half cut crease today, I went ahead and rounded the shadow around my outer V. Next, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Volume 3 Collection palette, and I'm going to take the shade E1 from the palette and start to diffuse the edges of that first shade out using my BH Cosmetics No. 2 Tapered brush from their Smoky Eye set. We are just going to start to blend those two shadows together here. Okay, at this point, we're just going to go back and forth between Axis and E1 to get a really nice seamless blend in the crease. So I started out with the shade Axis from the Subculture palette, and then after that, I'm going to go in with the shade E1 from the Norvina palette, and we're just going to go back and forth here until I get a nice seamless blend. Alright, it is time to cut the crease. So I'm using my ABH eye primer, the same one that I used to prime my lid, and the same brush that I used to clean up underneath my brows, my small flat concealer brush to cut my crease. I know I said this in the last video, I'll say it again. Just make sure that you're taking your time with this step. To make sure that your shape is nice, I just go off my natural eye shape. I do take my cut crease a little bit higher than my natural crease in my eye, if that makes sense. So yeah, just to create the illusion of a bigger lid space. Also, excuse my child jumping on the bed in the background. So now it's time to set that lid space. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things here in this next step. All the shades that I'm using for my lid come from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Volume 3 palette. So I'm going to apply the shades in this order. The first one is A1, next will be E3. The one after that is A5, and then finally will be C3. I'm taking all those shades on my BH Cosmetics number 12 lip brush from their Lavish Elegance set. And as you go, just make sure that you're blending those shades together. It's pretty much the same concept, just going back and forth between each shade and blending them together. There shouldn't be any harsh edges or anything like that. So just take your time per usual. Alrighty, so it's time to clean up that outer edge. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette using the shade Axis from the palette and start blending that shade into the lid using my Luxie 243 Precision Blending Brush. Okay guys, that's pretty much it for the lid for now. Don't worry about cleaning up the outer edges right now because we are going to clean them up some more when we do our lower lash line. So here I'm going to add some mascara. This is my Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Then I'm going to apply my lashes using my Duo Lash Glue in the shade White. And for lashes, I'm using my Crystal Lashes in the style Bonita. And I'm using my Revlon tweezers to help me apply them. To prime today, I'm going to start out using my Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer, and I'm going to use my fingertips to blend that out. Right after that, I'm going to use my Becca Backlight Priming Filter to brighten up my face a bit, and I'm going to blend that out using my unicorn brush that I got online. Alrighty, for foundation today, I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Foundation in the shade Medium Light, and I'm going to apply that on my face. Be careful with this one. It is super full coverage, so you only need the tiniest bit, and I'm going to blend that out using my damp beauty blender. This one is by Real Techniques. To conceal today, I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair. I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. I know I mentioned in my last video that I like my concealer to be lighter than my foundation, This is for highlighting purposes, and I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend that out here. Now it's time to set my base. So to do so, I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm just going to take that on my beauty blender today. I'm going to make sure to concentrate that underneath my eyes, in the folds of my nose and my mouth, pretty much any problem areas that are prone to creasing, and then I'm just going to dust some on the rest of the perimeters of my face. Okay, for contouring today, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Kit in the shade Dolce de Leche, and I'm going to take that on my BH Cosmetics No. 2 buffing brush from their Crystal Quartz brush set, and I'm going to apply the product in the hollows of my cheeks. You can do it on your nose if you want to, your jawline, or your forehead, but for me, I'm just going to take that in the hollows of my cheeks here. Next, I'm going to start to work on my lower lash line. So to start out, I'm going to take the shade Axis from my Subculture palette on a smudger brush, and I'm going to start to pack that onto my lower lash line. To blend out that shade, I'm going to use the shade E1 from the Volume 3 palette on a BH Cosmetics No. 6 blending brush, and I'm going to blend those two shades together. After that, I'm going to take the shade A1 from the Volume 3 palette on a BH Cosmetics No. 11 pencil brush, and I'm going to apply that into my waterline. Then I'm going to apply some mascara onto my lower lashes. Alrighty, now it's time to highlight. For highlight today, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Alchemist palette, and I'm going to take the shade Green Emerald from the palette on my BH Cosmetics Spotlight highlighting brush, and I'm going to apply my highlighter on my cheekbones, my chin, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. Okay, for lips today, I'm going to use my NYX Liquid Suede Liquid Lipstick in the shade Brooklyn Thorn, and I'm just going to apply that using the applicator. And I do overline my lips very slightly, as I've said before, to give the appearance of a fuller lip. Right after that, I'm going to set all my makeup and everything in place using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. Alrighty guys, that is pretty much it for the makeup look today. I hope that you really liked it, and if you watched my video, thank you so very much. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I really hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.